So you finally decided that you want to buy a mic, and you found out that there are so many options out there such as dynamic mics and condenser mics, and now you're wondering, which one should I buy? Well, this is the newly released VeGue VM70 dynamic mic. And in this video, we're going to compare the differences between dynamic mics and condenser mics, hoping that at the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding on which microphone to buy. But stick around because the VeGue VM70 has a hidden feature that you don't want to miss. But before we get to the comparisons, let's first unbox the VeGue VM70. This is the VeGue VM70. It is an all-metal construction dynamic mic that produces rich and natural vocal reproduction that is perfect for podcast. Some of its features is that there is an easy mute button, gain button, and you can monitor yourself by attaching headphones at the back. So what are the differences anyway? Today we're going to compare the VeGue VM70 to the Moment EM1. We're going to do a speech test and the noise test to see which microphone is better for you. So this is the speech test for the VeGue VM70 mic test, and we're going to do a speech test with the VeGue VM70. The phrase goes, "The boy was there when the sun rose. The boy was there when the sun rose." Well, how's the sound quality? Let me know in the comments below. And now we're going to do the same speech test with the Moment EM1 mic test. This is the Moment EM1, and the phrase goes, "The boy was there when the sun rose." So that's the sound quality. Let me know in the comments below on which sound quality is better. Just reviewing the footage, in my opinion, I think the dynamic mics or the VeGue VM70 has a better sound quality, and this is kind of what you're hearing right now. For the rest of this video, I decided to record this with the VeGue VM70, and in my opinion, the dynamic mics does produce better sound quality. Now, of course, this is just one brand and this is just one comparison. There are other brands out there that we can compare with and see that maybe USB condenser mics are actually better. But the biggest difference in if you're going to invest in a dynamic mic is that you're really investing into the noise cutting technology of the dynamic mics. Dynamic mics are known to cut sound around the mic, and it's meant to just pick up what's at the front. So if I move around like this and keep talking, you should be able to hear that my voice is cutting out or moving. You know that it's like moving away from the microphone. So that's one of the biggest difference into investing in a dynamic mic. If you have a condenser mic, you will have everything inside the room. If you have some sort of white noise coming in the background, it'll pick up everything. So the condenser mics are good, and if you have a good treated room and there's not a lot of noise coming around, so like I said, if you have a fan around that's like really loud, then the condenser mics will pick those up. And right now I'm just gonna do a quick noise comparison between the two microphones so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So right now I'm recording with a busy street background noise on YouTube, and my speakers at my computer is about 50%, and this is what it sounds like if I'm talking to the microphone, having this kind of busy street noise going around in the background. So this is what it sounds like with the dynamic mics. And now we're going to compare this with the condenser mic and see what it sounds like. And this is what it sounds like with the condenser mic. The volume on my computer is not changed. It's still around 50%. And this is what it sounds like. And I kind of did a small test earlier, and I believe that the condenser mics right now is picking up a lot more noise in the background comparing to the VeGue VM70 dynamic mic. So That's the biggest difference between the dynamic and condenser mics. Now, there are also disadvantages with having dynamic mics. Don't get me wrong, they're not perfect as well. First of all, dynamic mics tend to be more expensive than condenser mics. There are USB condenser mics out there you can probably get for around $50, but the VeGue VM70 is, it's fairly good price, but there are dynamic mics out there that range you like hundreds of dollars, but at the end, I guess you do get the better sound quality. The second reason that dynamic mics are in a disadvantage is because of the XLR option, the XLR output on the dynamic mic. If you have with XLR, you have to get an audio interface in order for you to connect the microphone to the computer. For those who are not aware, or if you're brand new into audio cords, XLR are not your typical cord that you'll find. It's not a plug and play type of cord that'll go straight to your computer. You need to somehow convert that with an audio interface so that you can send it to the computer. So those are the two biggest disadvantages of dynamic mics. Well, then I guess you can ask, if dynamic mics take so much effort to set up, and it's not really that easy to connect to your computer, they're expensive, you need a lot more equipment, then isn't condenser mics then the most convenient option since it's USB already? Well, the VeGue VM70 and VeGue made a solution for that. The VeGue VM70 has an XLR butt option and a USB-C to USB-A option, or USB-C to USB-C. So beside the XLR output, you can also have a USB output that can go straight to your computer. So now you can get that dynamic microphone sound quality and noise cancellation that can go straight to your computer, and it's convenience to set up. It's literally plug and play, and you can get that great dynamic mic sound quality. And this hidden feature is really good because this means that you're not going to need an audio interface anymore. Now, of course, there are still advantages and there is still, uses for having an audio interface and using this mic with that audio interface. But if you are a small YouTuber or a streamer, or you run a small podcast and you just want the best sound quality you can get for the price, and something that you want to get started with, then the VeGue VM70 is for you. It's very convenient with the USB-C option, and you don't have to use the XLR option. So my overall thoughts is that for the VeGue VM70 dynamic mic is very nice to use. I really like the sound quality, and the dynamic mics do have a greater look. Once I get a boom horn, I'm probably going to use this a lot more, but I really like the options that they give, and the features that is in this mic is very good, and I would recommend this product for those who are running a YouTube or running a podcast. As well, if you're streaming and you're looking for a new dynamic mic, then this is for you. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and thank you VeGue for sending this microphone for me to review. And if you're looking for more USB condenser or maybe gaming USB mics, then check out my links in the description below or at the end screen. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.